Hey, this is Eric with GivingFuel, and in this video guide, I'm going to show you how to set up direct deposits for all of your donations. And this is going to be using WebConnect's payments. So it is a three-step process. The first is going to be verifying your organization. Second is going to be verifying yourself. And then third is going to be setting up the direct deposit information. So I'm going to guide you through all of it. So the very first step here is we're going to go up to the gear, and then we're going to go to payment processors. And here we see that WebConnect's payments needs to have the payout instructions configured. And so we're going to click this button here. This will launch the portal, and you can see here that we have the company details, or in your example, be organization details, the decision makers, and then the payout details here. So we're going to walk through all of these steps, and you can see exactly what to do. And this is going to be a quick and easy process for you to receive your donations. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to company details. And here it's going to confirm the country and the legal name of your business or your organization. We'll hit next. Then it's going to ask, what type of organization are you? Are you private company, public, incorporated partnership, government organization, association? I'm going to choose the nonprofit organization here. We'll hit next. It's going to ask for the employer identification number. So this would be your EIN number that you have from the IRS, and I'm going to provide that. All right, we're going to go next. Then we're going to provide the registered address, and you have a couple options here if there's a different location. So we're going to start typing this in. It's going to confirm our location, and then we're going to hit next. All right, so next is going to be a registration document, and this is just to prove that your organization is legitimate. And so a couple things here is the credit card processor is looking for a document that's not longer than 12 months old, it's not cut off, not blurry, not expired. For me, I think the easiest one is going to be a tax return. So I'm going to drag and drop a tax return here. And so that will upload, and that'll be a very reliable document that will help you pass the verification with the card brands. Then we'll hit next. We have a quick summary here, and we can see and verify all the information we've provided, the document, and then we can go ahead and hit submit. All right, so now my company details is in review. I now can go and add decision makers. So we'll hit add here, and it's going to give us a couple details for who to add on here. And so we can begin to add decision makers to my profile here. And we need to have at least one controlling person or an owner and a signatory. So let's go ahead and add a decision maker. So for a nonprofit, what I'm going to choose is a controlling person and a signatory. And then I'm going to complete the individual information. This is going to be my information, and it's going to verify my identity. All right, so I have my information completed here, the controlling person, I'm also the signatory, and then I'm going to hit next. Next, I'm going to have to provide a personal address. So we're going to start typing in here and confirm the address. That looks good, and then hit next. Now we have a summary sheet where, again, I can review the information provided, I can modify it. If all looks good, then we hit submit. All right, so my organization details is in review, the decision makers are in review. Now I set up my direct deposit information, and to do so, we're going to go under payout details here. And this is going to give me two options to verify my identity. The first is going to be through a service called Trustly, and this is going to verify my bank and my identity through my mobile banking app or website, or you can upload a scan of a bank statement. Now you can choose either one of these. It doesn't really matter. One of the faster ways is to use Trustly. And so I'm going to choose that, and it's going to allow an instant verification of my bank account. And so in here, I can choose my bank account here. And now it's going to prompt me to log in, and it will verify my organization and my bank account itself. All right, and there it's asking to confirm my bank account. It already matched it based on the name, and I'm going to hit continue. All right, and there my bank account has been verified instantly. Pretty sweet. We'll go next, and here we have a little summary of the bank account. I can double check it just to be extra sure, and then I'll go continue. All right, so we're making progress here. We've got the organization details verified. We've got the decision makers added. We've verified the bank account as well. Last is to sign the service agreement and PCI DSS questionnaire. let's go ahead and do those two things now. All right, the service agreement is signed, and now the PCI DSS questionnaire. All right, that is it. So I've done all that I can do now, and I'm just now going to wait for verification upon the company details and the decision makers. But during this process, I can be processing payments right now. So even though this verification process says it's in review, I can still be processing payments, but I won't be able to get the payouts until this process is done. So that takes you through end to end on the verification and the payout instructions. Hopefully this is helpful. Please let us know if you need any assistance at all, and we'll catch you on the next demo.